The news day continues here in One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Here are the top stories of the hour. Police Major General Benjamin Acorda Jr. has been formally sworn in as the new PNP chief. Acorda replaces Rodolfo Azurin Jr., who has reached the mandatory retirement age of 56 today. The new PNP chief previously headed the PNP's Directorate for Intelligence and the Police Regional Office in Region 10. He also served as head of intelligence for the National Capital Region Police Office. Acorda is President Bongbong Marcos' second PNP chief and the 29th head of the police force since 1991. Marcos Jr. attended the change of command ceremony at Camp Crame in Quezon City earlier today. During his inaugural speech, Acorda vowed to continue Azurin's efforts to cleanse the police force.
My stand on anti-illegal drugs is clear. No police should be involved in pushing, using, or whatever means of illegal drug trade. You will be charged and removed from the service. This is my warning to each and every one of you.
The Immigration Bureau repeats its warning against con artists who use the name of the agency to dupe people out of money. The agency explains that it received a report about an Australian national asking for assistance from immigration, as his Filipino friend named Victoria was allegedly detained at the Clark International Airport before her supposed departure to Australia. Victoria claimed that she was held for smuggling 18 kilograms of alluvial gold bars. To prove this, the swindler sent the Australian national a photo of a fake letter allegedly signed by the immigration chief. The letter says that Victoria was held for lacking documents to travel with gold minerals, and so the Australian is demanded to pay some $4,000 to secure, quote, an ownership certificate for her. Immigration Commissioner Norman Tancinco expressed dismay towards the incident. Tancinco reminds the public that the immigration has no business inspecting the luggage of traveling passengers and that their agents are not authorized to receive money through wire transfers for immigration processes. The Philippines and China agreed to open more lines of communication as the two countries pledged to work together to resolve maritime differences in the South China Sea. Camille Samonte with the full story.
Chinese Foreign Minister Qin Gang visited Manila for high-level talks with Philippine officials. He met with Foreign Affairs Secretary Enrique Manalo on Saturday. In his opening remarks, Manalo insisted that the relationship between the two countries remains separate from issues on territorial dispute in the West Philippine Sea. He also said that this will not hinder their goal to resolve the issue for the sake of Filipino fisherfolk affected by incidents in the area. Investment pledges from President Bongbong Marcos' visit to Beijing were also tackled. There's also developments in the tourism front as flights from Beijing to Manila resume. China also emphasized the importance of cooperation between China and the Philippines in resolving disputes through dialogue and consultation. Beijing also pledged to continue cooperating with the Philippines in implementing agreements reached between President Bongbong Marcos and Chinese President Xi Jinping.
China is ready to work with the Philippines to truly implement the consensus between the presidents of our two countries, keep to the direction of friendship between our two countries, jointly uphold the larger picture of our bilateral relations.
After his meeting with Manalo, Qing proceeded to Malacanang for his courtesy visit to President Bongbong Marcos. During their talk, the Philippines and China agreed to open more lines of communication to prevent more tension in the West Philippine Sea. President Bongbong Marcos said the meeting proved fruitful as the two countries continue to make future plans in the economic, cultural, and educational sectors. For News 5, Camille Samonte, we are One News.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Business owners in Puerto Galera have begun feeling the pinch in local tourism as the oil spill in Oriental Mindoro have contaminated local waters. According to the local tourism office, around 700 tourists have canceled their vacations in Puerto Galera last week. This as the Environment Department found that only 9 of 35 stations in the area passed the water quality test. While the local tourism industry tries to push through business as usual, some local business owners air their concerns about how the oil spill has begun to affect their livelihood.
Napakahirap, sir, dahil talagang ang sunod-sunod na yun, sir, yung maraming tanong sa amin sa Messenger. Ate Lani, kumusta ang Puerto Galera? At ate, hindi ba kami mapapikton?
The Environment Department confirmed that water quality in Puerto Galera deteriorated due to the oil spill. However, the agency notes that water quality has long been a problem for the area.
Itong Puerto Galera, ito daan ito ng mga vessel, no, ng mga barko natin. So, dumadaong patungo sa Calapan yan. So, based na sa ating water quality, even before the oil spill, talagang medyo hindi na sila pumapasa doon sa water quality. Nung nagkaroon ng oil spill, medyo nagpa-fluctuate yung kanya. Minsan, nag-i-improve pa, pero bagsak pa din.
Malacanang hosted its first concierto sa Palacio over the weekend with a theme dedicated for the armed forces. Around 400 members and families of the military joined the KSP Awit ng Magiting. Also present in the concert were President Bongbong Marcos and First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos, as well as Vice President Sara Duterte and other cabinet members. The concert featured local artists from various areas across the country like Ilocos, Iloilo, and Cebu. The palace eyes to hold a concert series every 3 months to showcase Filipino talent in the performing arts. And that's it for this hour. I'm Diego Castro. Join us again at 11:15 a.m. We are One News. All sides, all the time.